Buck is on his way. He was actually hanging out close by down the hill. You ready for dinner? He's such a smart boy. He uses the bathroom like all the way down there before coming to me. He's such a smart boy, my big boy. He never uses the bathroom like in front of here, like where I feed him and stuff. Right? Because he's such a smart boy. You're such a good boy. I have to say, you're a very good boy. Yeah, you are. Did I just drop a grape? I did. Hold on, Buck. Hold on, I dropped a grape. We'll put that in there with the apples. Okay, here you go. Nice and juicy, especially today was a little bit warm out. So I'm sure these grapes are refreshing to you. That's why usually around spring and summer I like giving him grapes. I mix it up with strawberries and blueberries. But I know the grapes must be so refreshing to him because it's like eating juice, you know? It's like eating juice balls. You're enjoying those grapes. Good boy. And you dropped only one by your feet. Hopefully he sees it. They got the butternut squash. I got his apples. It's so beautiful out today. Today's a gorgeous day. It feels like spring outside. He's so cute. If I stay quiet, you guys could probably hear him chewing. I'm so happy I switched that sign to that tree. Because on that tree, it barely like bangs against the tree when it's windy. And it won't scare him. Because having both signs together and they were banging around when it's really windy, it scares him. So that's why I had to switch it. I was like, let me put one sign on the other tree. Right? So they don't scare you. He's enjoying his dinner. Cut up apples for him. And there's a grape, because one of the grapes fell off the stem. It's starting to feel a little bit like spring. This week is supposed to feel like spring, but then I heard next week is supposed to be cold again. So it's not quite gonna stay like this, the beautiful weather. It's not gonna stay like this, warm. So Buck, we have to enjoy it. We gotta enjoy this beautiful weather because it's not gonna stay like this too long. What are you looking at? Who's down the road? Nobody. Nobody's there. He's so cute. Okay, push those apples to the side. Keeps looking. I don't know what he's looking at. What are you looking at? And it's only me and him. I hear the birds, but none of the birds are here. I'll have seeded bread for them tomorrow, and I'm thinking about throwing a handful of like bird seeds, because my father actually has like a big stockpile of bird seeds. So just drop an apple. I heard something fall. Oh no. Or maybe no. He's enjoying his apples. You want me to put in your bucket? All right, I'll put in your bucket. All right, guys. He wants his bucket. I know it because he kept like looking over there. He kept looking by his bucket. You want me to put in your bucket? Okay, hold on. Let me just go like this to put the butternut squash with the apples. You ready, big boy? Okay, hold on, Buck. I got more stuff for you. Okay. Got more stuff. Let me put it in. Okay. There's a bird. Okay, bon appetit. Bon appetit, my big boy. All right, I just put all this food in his bucket. Well, the rest of the apples. He only had like, what, 4 slices left? Yeah, he wanted it in the bucket. When he keeps looking at his buckets and eating, but staring at the buckets, that's the hint. Like, all right, Mom, put it in the bucket. Right? That's usually your hint. In the shade, it's a little, not cold, like a little bit cold. It's not freezing cold. It's just a little cold, a little bit when you're in the shade. Because in front of the house, it's all sun. There's no shade right now. And it feels pretty warm. But when I go in the shade, I'm like, ooh, it's a little, just a little bit. Very little. He's enjoying his dinner. I brought a bucket of water right there, which I added more water to his bucket to make it like overflow. Right? I made your bucket overflow, so at least you have water for the rest of the night. I put more water in the little ones' bowls. Because I know the birds drink water. I don't know if that's a crow or a raven. Something. I get confused between the crow and a raven because they look so alike. But I think a raven is like more metallic, and then a crow is more like, black. The hair, the feathers. But it's hard to tell, like when they're on a tree and they're like, far away on a tree. It's hard to tell who is who. He's enjoying his dinner. And it's good that he enjoys a big dinner tonight because tomorrow morning I have to go to the doctor. I'm going to try to put the corn in his bucket and water before I leave. Because right now, my every week appointment, the doctor said, depending, if the baby passes the stress test or not, they might send me to the hospital, to go have the baby, to go give birth. So I think tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to wake up extra early to put the corn and a couple of slices of apples and peanuts in his bucket and the water. If, God forbid, I have to go to the hospital to give birth, it's okay, because I know for dinner time, my father-in-law will feed him, so it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about him not eating. He just probably won't get the extra goodies that I give him, The apples, yes, and the corn, but not the butternut squash. My father-in-law is not going to sit there and cut the butter unless I put the butternut squash in a Ziploc bag with the apples. And then I could be like, yeah, just dump all this in his bucket. I could do that. I'll definitely have some food prepared for him, so he'll have food. Right, big boy? And the air smells so good. It smells like springy outside. Doesn't smell like winter anymore. That winter cold air. I actually see the green on the trees growing. See? They're all starting to grow. Now the weather's starting to warm up a little bit. Not too warm. It's not like that you can stay outside, let's say, without a jacket. You still need a jacket, not a coat. But you can wear like a light jacket, let's say, and clothing, like comfy clothes, you're comfortable. If you come outside with a short sleeve shirt and no jacket, you'll probably get a little cold. Just be a little bit cold. Not freezing, but you'll be a little bit cold. So the weather is still not completely warm where you could just walk outside with no jacket and be like, oh wow, it's beautiful. It's not like that yet. Not yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully in 2 weeks we'll start feeling that type of weather. Like you're paying attention to all the car sounds that I hear on the road. I hear a truck or something. Me and my husband, my husband, actually not me. My husband, he ordered more stockpile corn for him. Because sometimes it's hard for us to get the corn where we get it from, like the website. So we got it, and now we're gonna get his stock corn. So at least when the baby's here, at least I know that Buck will always have corn. I don't have to worry about running low or anything. I mean, right now he's pretty full. He has a good amount of stockpile corn, so I'm not worried. And I have a good amount of apples in my fridge. But probably by this weekend I'm gonna need more, but depends. Let's see if the baby, like what goes on with tomorrow's doctor's visit. Right, Buck? And if I don't give birth this weekend, it will kind of be good in one way, because then, you know, me and my husband, we like to go to the grocery store every Saturdays. So Saturday I'll restock up on everything again. Because then I'm sure by sometime by next week, you know, either my water could break, or when I go to the doctor, they could tell me, all right, he's ready to come out. So we will see. I'm 37 weeks this week. Next week I'll be 38 weeks. So it's getting closer, you know, to him coming. It's getting very, very closer. You're cleaning yourself. That's why you're so clean. You're always cleaning yourself. I love that hair, the dark hair, like on top of his head. The one right there. I love that. It looks like he has a comb over, like some hair combed this way and some hair like the old school, like the 80s hairdo. Like how mothers used to comb their kids, like the boys' hair, the sons. They used to just comb either all the way to the side or do that type of look. You're cleaning your tail now. Now he's cleaning his tail. So nice out. It's so nice out, right, Buck? This one's still cleaning himself. I'm sure you're nice and full, because usually when he's nice and full and he's happy is when he does that. He'll groom himself. He'll stand there, groom himself, and just hang out. That's how you know when Buck is just nice and calm and like content and like, you know. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna get going. I feel like this video's ended like yesterday's video, because he was doing the same thing at the same spot yesterday after his dinner. Sometimes I feel like it's like deja vu when I go through every day, like I'm going through the same thing. Right? It's just in the summer we're gonna see different scenery. Everything's gonna be green. Then all your grass and your 4-leaf clovers, everything will be growing when I plant it. You leaving me? Alright, I guess he's leaving me. His belly looks nice and full. I will be back. I should be back tomorrow after my doctor's appointment, after the doctor's visit. I will be back. If God forbid they tell me like, okay, the baby's like, you know, should be like, it's coming out. Like you gotta, not that it's coming out, but like, you know, they tell me like he looks ready to come out and they send me to the hospital or something, I will keep you guys updated. I will make a post. So if you guys see a breakfast video coming tomorrow, once I get back from the doctor, that means I'm home. Back home and everything went good and everything. And if I make a post, then that means I'm at the hospital, like, you know, about to give birth. We'll see what goes on. But everyone, have a great evening and a good night. And me and Buck, we will be back tomorrow morning with another video once I get back from the doctor's visit. So everyone, have a good evening And ciao for now.